Hey you guys, today we're going to be making chorizo con papas, and this is kind of a family favorite as far as breakfast goes. And I mean, you could have it for lunch, you could have it for dinner. It's super filling and refreshing. So you're going to want to pick up from your local Mexican market this homemade sausage chorizo fresco. And I got 3 pounds. That's enough to make 2 or even 3 meals, depending on your family size. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I have already put some chorizo in my pan, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. So you're gonna wanna use about 1.5 pounds, I would say. For my family of 6, that's plenty. And so this is about what that looks like. This is what your chorizo should look like. It is encased in this wrapping here. You're gonna wanna remove that wrapping before cooking. And so you're gonna unwrap 1.5 pounds of this and put it into your pan with some olive oil. So the way you do that is you kind of just rip it off, and then you have this beautiful chorizo inside of there. So, okay, next I'm gonna prepare these gold potatoes from Trader Joe's. This is a 5-pound bag. I think I plan to use about half of that, so 2.5 pounds of these. I love these creamy yellow potatoes. So let's go ahead and wash these, and then we can begin dicing these up. While our chorizo is cooking. And I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit because I'm gonna be busy with potatoes and I don't want those to burn. So let's go ahead and wash up our potatoes. And then we can begin dicing them. And to your potatoes, you can add onion or garlic to your liking. I think I'm just gonna leave these potatoes really simple and not use onion or garlic. And the chorizo has a ton of flavor anyways. So let's get started on washing and dicing them. And I need to see how many I use so I can let you guys know. I might end up using the entire 5 pounds, so, and then have leftovers. We'll see. I think I'm gonna cook all 5 pounds. Okay, so I have placed 1.5 pounds of chorizo in my pan here with some oil. And you're gonna wanna cook that on low to medium heat. All right, let's get I'm gonna turn up that chorizo just a little bit now that I'm closer and put the rest of this away. Rather large skillet frying pan, and we are going to add oil. To that pan. I'm going to turn down that chorizo just a bit. Okay, let's get chopping. So we're just going to dice up these potatoes. Get them into that hot pan. Okay, and we're gonna have to grab a second pan for the rest of the potatoes. This one's not gonna hold it all. Now I'm adding more potatoes to the second pan. So I'm very impatient when it comes to getting my family fed. I want everyone fed as quickly as possible. It would probably be wiser to add all of your chopped potatoes all at once so that they're all kind of evenly cooked. But yeah, I usually just add them as I chop. Okay, you guys, so this chorizo is cooking up beautifully, and now we're gonna add some egg. Okay, and I'm gonna use probably about 12 eggs with this chorizo to really kind of bulk it up. And then we're gonna scramble up those eggs with this chorizo. And now we'll add salt, pepper, and garlic to our potatoes. And we're ready to serve. I'm gonna let those potatoes cook just a bit longer. And I'm gonna turn up the heat. They have just a couple more minutes. We're We're gonna remove this from heat. In the meantime, I'm gonna get tortilla chips and heat them in the oven. If you guys haven't tried that, it just makes them so much more crispier and fresh tasting. So let's grab those. And if you go to your local Mexican market, they should have some cooked from the store. Some of them will carry some freshly cooked. So that's what these are. We're gonna just put them on a tray and heat them in the oven for about 5 minutes. And I'll probably heat them at like 375. While we wait for the oven to heat up, let's get out some of our toppings. We have crema, salsa, and nopales, cactus, salad. And we'll pop these in the oven. For 5 minutes. I have some leftover teleras from last night, so I'm gonna pop those in the oven after the chips. So people can either use chips or the telera bread for this breakfast. And we still need to add salt, pepper, and garlic to these potatoes. And then we'll pair it with some elo, and also I'm gonna peel some oranges. And let's go ahead and make a plate. And I'm also going to heat some beans and add them on the side. And it seems we're already needing to make some more beans today. So we're going to add that to our list of things to do. I'm going to heat these up. So I'm going to peel these oranges and add these on the side while those beans are heating up. And here's those beans. We're going to add these to the side. And we are ready to serve. And there you have it. Chorizo con papas y huevos, con frijol y naranja. Beautiful. Thank you so much for watching.